scholars, one thing that good writers do is make us really feel like we're there, like we can really get a picture of it in our heads or whatever other senses we use. So, we're going to work on setting today, and I'm going to give you a couple of mentor texts that really use a lot of that descriptive language. And then you'll be able to see how you can do that in your own writing. Okay, so think as I read through these about some of the pictures that you get and some of the images that come to mind. All right, I'm going to turn my screen or my camera off and we'll go ahead and do that. So, this is, you know what, I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger so it's easier to read. I'm From by Linda Rafe. And then she gives thanks to the person that actually did it. Okay. I'm from hot dogs, baked beans, and brown bread. On Saturday nights, fish sticks on Fridays, pot roast. On Sundays, from Sunday afternoon drives to Howard Johnson's for clam strips at Nantasket Beach, occasional treats of Sunday swimming in hot fudge, whipped cream, and walnuts, brought from Brigham's by my dad. I'm from paper routes, Sunday comics, Camp Aldersgate, bloodsuckers, outdoor showers, bug juice, and gimp bracelets. Playing softball in the dirt field behind Dunning's, skating on Holmstra's Pond in winter, hot cocoa, snow forts, and icicles dangling from woolen mittens. I'm from the top of a ladder, picking blueberries from high bushes, the plinking sound as they fell into the coffee can, the playhouse log cabin in my backyard, the sound of rain washing the roof as I sat safe, enveloped by the smell of lilacs, a Nancy Drew mystery stretched across my lap. I am from the Maycombers of Scotland and the Gustafsons of Sweden. So if we look at this, look at some of this sensory language or language that like helps us be in the moment. She has Sundays swimming in hot fudge, right? Sundays don't swim, but I can see like the ice cream and all the hot fudge filling it up. And some of this other stuff. Let's see, where's another good one? Icicles dangling from woolen mittens. If you've ever worn mittens outside, you know exactly how cold it is. And you can picture that. The plinking sound. So I get an idea of what it sounds like. I get an idea of what it smells like when she says enveloped in the smell of lilacs, right? The sound of rain washing the roof. Okay, so she uses a lot of that. And then you can see here, she puts like her heritage. These are where her grandparents came from, Scotland and Sweden. So she does a good job. But you know what? The student who used this mentor text to create their own did even better. Let's look at that. This is I Am From by Ella G. And this is a student who used that mentor text to create their own. I am from the street where chain link fences are broken and bent, and music blares from stereos inside windows and doors. Houses slouch against each other, tired after long years in the city. I am from the graffiti, the broken glass skipping over its shiny shards in my new white shoes, tiptoeing on the curb like a tightrope walker, arms outstretched with nowhere to fall. I am from the house with 3 floors, with pipes still echoing with the clangs of Nana's spoon, calling us to dinner so many years ago. Some days you can almost smell her food cooking. I am from the smell of new paint, the cottony rollers, fresh flowers in the kitchen, thick gelato dripping down my chin, my spoon forgotten. Maybe we can watch the Sox play before bedtime. I am from the old radiator, the bagpipes singing by our house, candles burning and car horns honking, curled up on the couch with my parents, watching Big Poppy hit 'em home. I am from Boston. So again, you can see a lot of that sensory language. I like this one, houses slouch against each other, right? You can really get a view of these kind of like old saggy houses that are kind of maybe falling apart. I don't know, tired. The houses are tired, right? Like that really gives me an image of what they see. A tiptoeing on the curb like a tightrope walker, arms outstretched with nowhere to fall. I've done that before. I remember doing that. Have you? Like you can really get you really get an image of what's there. So make sure when you use this mentor text in today's assignment that you use those sensory details. All right, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks. Oh, sorry, I forgot to quit sharing.